Hey, I'm John from White Cloud Workshop, and today I'm going to make this Lego Statue of Liberty.
God. You maniacs! You blew it up! Oh, damn you! God damn you all to hell!
God damn you! God damn you to hell! Oh, sorry. So many great cameos. Unbelievable. Charlton Heston, amazing. It's from the Lego Architecture series, which has some pretty cool, cute sets, but most of them I find are too small or way too big and too expensive. So this one's right in the middle. It fits the build perfectly. I'm super excited to start this build, and while I do it, I'm going to give you some interesting facts on the statue itself. Let's get started. The statue was the brainchild of French sculptor Frédéric Bartholdi and French politician Eduardo René de la Boule, who was also president of the French Anti-Slavery Society. Here are some of the sculptor's other works. La Boule thought it would be a wonderful gift to celebrate the abolition of slavery in the United States, following the recent Civil War, and to celebrate freedom and democracy. He also hoped it would be a call to freedom for his own countrymen who were labouring under the repressive monarchy of Napoleon III, the nephew of Napoleon I, who, like his famous uncle, had seized power and proclaimed himself Emperor of France. The statue is designed after Libertas, the Roman goddess of freedom who the ancient Romans worshipped. Here's another statue of Libertas built before the Statue of Liberty, which sits atop the United States Capitol building. La Boule proposed France would pay for the statue, while America would pay for the pedestal. The head and torch were built first in France before the rest of the design was even finalised. Both were displayed in France and the US to drum up support and funding. The internal structure of the statue was designed by one Mr. Gustave Eiffel, who would go on to use the same design techniques in constructing the Eiffel Tower. As funding for the pedestal proved difficult to come by, other American cities including Boston and Philadelphia offered to pay the full costs in return for relocating it to their cities. Funding was finally raised when Joseph Pulitzer, of the Pulitzer Prize fame, publisher of one of New York's main newspapers, pledged to print the name of all donors regardless of the amount. This attracted over 120,000 contributors, most of whom gave on average less than $1. The statue was completed in France before being shipped to the US in crates. The ship it was being transported on almost sank in stormy seas. 200,000 New Yorkers came out to welcome the ship. The statue's completion was marked by New York's very first ticker tape parade and attended by an estimated 1 million New Yorkers. The statue's exterior is copper sheeting only 2.4 millimeters thick. Here's a doctored picture of how the statue would have originally looked before it oxidized to its now green color. The statue's face is reputed to have been based on the sculptor's mother. The statue was attacked during World War I by German saboteurs in the Black Tom incident. They set off a massive explosion in New York Harbor measuring 5.5 in the Richter scale, damaging the statue and the torch-bearing arm. The torch has been closed off to the public ever since. The set itself, like the actual statue, stands among broken shackles and chains, depicting a breakaway from slavery and oppression. The tablet she holds has the date of the Declaration of American Independence inscribed on it, while the right hand bears a torch representing progress. The torch was replaced in 1984 by a new copper torch covered with 24 karat gold. The crown is actually a halo with 7 spikes representing the sun, the 7 continents and the 7 oceans, embodying liberty and lightening the world. Finally, here's a picture I took when I visited the statue in 2010. I had a lot of fun building this. It was a pretty straightforward build and it actually turned out quite big, bigger than I thought. I love all the fine details, the crown, the torch, the shackles, and I think that my favorite part is the base. It just has so much detail. It's just amazing. If I'm looking for faults, the only thing I could say the neck is maybe a little bit long and the torch bearing arm sort of doesn't have much curve to it. It's pretty straight there. They've gone for quite a minimalist design with the face, which I think is okay, but if you want to change it, give it more definition, there's a really good video from JK Brickworks where he shows you how to make a much more defined face using spare parts and existing pieces from the kit. I'll add the link for that below. Overall, I'd say it's a country mile better than the last Statue of Liberty kit released in 2005, which looks hideous. Lego's come a long way since then. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Check out some of my other videos and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.
Kinda makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Wonder what?
Whether she's naked under that toga. She's French. You know that.
You maniac! Oh, damn you all to hell!